What's up, Vape Fam? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Athena Hero, a 240 watt regulated triple series mod. We'll talk about some of the pros and cons, but first we'll take a look at the features as we go up close for the breakdown to see what makes this monstrous mod vape. Alright, here we are up close with the Athena Hero 240. This is the packaging it comes in. It's just a really nice flip top box. Inside, a little description card about the mod itself, the Hero 240, some details about it. Tells you that it's made out of a zinc alloy that comes with the mod, the USB cable, and the user manual. User manual is down here. User manual is pretty straightforward, easy to read. There is a lot of different minimum resistances for coils depending on what you're running. The nickel goes down to 0.05, titanium goes down to 0.1, stainless I believe goes down to 0.2, and Kanthal goes down to 0.1. This is the mod itself. It has this nice etching on the one side that's kind of ghosted in. It's a very, very light etching. You can't even really feel it. You have battery ventilation. Front face has a really high shine gloss to it. The other side says Athena Hero 240. The same kind of etching, really light, can't feel it. It's hard to see in some lights. More venting on that side as well. The back has a nice little groove for the battery door, pops right off. Just slide your thumb in. It is held on by 4 magnets. There is some notes and warning on the inside. It tells you to use high amperage batteries, things like that. It is triple 18650 series, clearly identified for positives and negatives at the top and bottom of the batteries. There's no door movement, it sits nice and tight on it. The 510 is a stainless steel 510. It's a gold-plated, spring-loaded 510 pin with very short throw on it. It is a zinc alloy mod. It is heavy. There's a lot of weight to it even without the batteries. There's a little more ventilation on the bottom. Very solid mod, very, very sturdy. No battery rattle, nothing shakes, nothing moves on it. Go over some of the menu controls. The screen, I love the fact that it shows each individual cell on the screen as well as the accumulated charge left in the batteries. Wattage, ohms, voltage, and then at the top up here it does say that it is in power mode. 2 clicks locks everything. All functions are gone. 2 clicks to unlock. You have wattage up, wattage down. It's very clicky, very responsive. 3 clicks takes you into the menu. This lets you switch between your different temperature modes for nickel, titanium, or stainless, as well as what unit you want it measured in, Fahrenheit or Celsius. 3 more clicks to go back into the menu. 4 clicks will instantly switch you between power and temperature mode. Holding both buttons will invert the screen. I found that the temperature control mode left a little to be desired. I think the RX200 does a little bit better job of it. DNA200 definitely does. But it functions, it works. I do recommend charging batteries, 18650s, with an external battery charger instead of using the charge port. I haven't seen any firmware updates yet, but they might be coming, I don't know. All in all, it's a very nice looking mod. It's, like I said, it's very sturdy, very heavy, big. To give you a size comparison, this is an X Cube 2. Put those right next to each other. You can see the Athena's got some definite size on this thing. They're the same height. Same width. But there's almost a finger width of difference. It's a big mod. If you've got small hands, it's going to be uncomfortable. So that will just about do it. The full range of voltage, the 12.6, is only available at 0.45 and under resistance. Above that, you are limited to 10 volts. Otherwise, it's really straightforward. The book does a good job explaining all the functions and features. So let's go back up. We'll vape on it a little bit and we'll talk about it. Alright guys, that was the up close and breakdown with the Athena Hero. Pros and cons. Start with the cons. Probably pretty obvious. It's a big, heavy mod. I mean, let me see. I got an X Cube 2 right here. It's the same height, but it's substantially wider. I mean, it's almost uncomfortable in the hand. Like I have to turn it around this way and fire it with my thumb because that's more comfortable, and I usually prefer to fire it with my pointer finger. Other than that, the only other real con to it is that there is a regulation on it that only allows you to use 10 volts down to 0.45. You have to be below 0.45 to get the whole voltage range out of it to get to 240 watts. It's not a huge deal. I mean, most people aren't building, 0.6 ohm coils that need 240 watts, but it does limit you a little bit. It retails for around $130. I've seen group buys, I've seen Vaping Cheap having a sale on them. So if you pick it up there, it's not too bad. I think they were around, I want to say 80 to 90, somewhere in there. The pros are that it does give you 240 watts. There's been a few builds I've had where 200 watts had a little bit too much ramp up time, so a little bit extra wattage would have been nice. It is triple series, so you do get 3 batteries, the life out of 3 batteries, so it does hold up a little bit better. I know the Watofo came out with the Stentorian Chieftain, something like that, 220 watts. But it's a 2 battery setup, so this is a little bit nicer than that in my opinion, just because it is 3 batteries. You are going to get maximum voltage for more time. At $130, I don't think I'd go out getting rid of my RX 200 for it unless you really wanted the extra 40 watt window, and that's really the advantage of this mod. If you have times where that 40 watts would come in handy, it's probably worth picking up. If you're just looking for something to get you in the high wattage vaping, the RX 200 is going to be a little bit more affordable, and it's going to fit your hand better probably. If you have small hands, this is not going to work out for you. I'm enjoying it. I enjoy the wattage though. I've tried the temp control. The temp control is basic temp control. It has all the features and functions that you'd expect. It works. There's nothing groundbreaking except for the extra wattage. So if you want the extra wattage, this might be the device to look at. Other than that, there's not much to say about it. The screen's nice. The battery display, again, shows you all 3 cells, tracks all 3. It's actually pretty accurate. I put batteries in with 3 different voltages and it showed in the display. So I hope all in all you found this video helpful. Like, subscribe, it helps me out. If you have any questions, things that I didn't address, something I may have missed, leave it in the comments and I'll try my best to get to it. I hope to see you soon. Till then, keep on vaping.